New York is the #1 city to visit in the United States. When we think of New York, we think of places like the Empire State Building, Central Park, and Times Square. In fact, many visitors to New York spend all their time in Manhattan. But New York is actually 5 different boroughs, and Manhattan is just one of them. The other boroughs are Queens, Staten Island, the Bronx, and Brooklyn. Welcome to Williamsburg, my neighborhood in New York. It is not on Manhattan Island, but it is across the East River in Brooklyn. Williamsburg is a great place to live. It is home to many different communities from all over the world. It is a very fashionable part of New York. A lot of artists and musicians now live in the neighborhood. And because it is so fashionable and people like living here, houses and apartments are now very expensive. The main street in Williamsburg is Bedford Avenue. On Bedford Avenue, there are lots of fashionable shops and restaurants. Williamsburg is now also very popular with tourists. And many of these visitors come to Bedford Avenue to visit the shops, restaurants, and street stores. You can see other interesting things on Bedford Avenue. These street artists are painting a mural on the wall. But the #1 store to visit in Williamsburg is not on Bedford Avenue. Beacon's Closet is a store full of second-hand clothes. People bring in their old clothes for the store to sell. Young people buy these vintage clothes because they are very fashionable. Williamsburg is now so popular that new buildings are going up all the time. This building is going to be a new hotel, and these are new apartments. But there is a problem. Apartments in Williamsburg are now so expensive that many of my neighbors are moving back across the East River to Manhattan.